When I first read it, I knew about the two characters I would play, Louisa Ray and Miriam. That they told me right away. When I got the call saying there are two more characters they want you to play, I just couldn't imagine in my wildest dream what other two women could I possibly play. And then I found out, no, one is a man, and then one is a Jewish German woman. And I thought, wow, I mean, I never would have thought those would have been characters offered to me. So I just got more and more excited as the days went on. What I think about my characters is that if I take the idea that it's one soul, I start off as old native woman, and to me she was the least evolved. And then I move on to Jocasta, who's a bit more evolved, but yet she's living as, like, I called her a ghost of a person. She's living, but she's sort of a shell of a person. She's not really seen, so she doesn't have a voice. And then I go on into the next life to be Louisa Ray, who's struggling very hard to find her voice and find her strength and live up to her father, which she does. And then I go on to play Dr. Ovid, a man, an educated doctor in a way, a surgeon. And then I go on to play a woman, Miriam, who ultimately is part of saving the world as they know it. So I think each one of those characters, the soul evolved in order to have the strength to be the character that I ended up being. What I can say is it's been a once-in-a-lifetime filmmaking experience. I will never be a part of another film like this in my life. I know it. So therefore, it's always going to be special, and I'm going to always remember the experience and everything I got from it. I knew all of their works, of Tom Tykwer and the Wachowskis. I don't think there's a person on the planet who had not seen The Matrix and who didn't understand sort of the revolutionary filmmaking they brought to the industry with that movie, and many people have copied since then, so of course I knew. And Tom, I knew some of his work. Of course, one of my favorites was Run, Lola, Run. And I knew him to be a very sensitive and dramatic director, and I love to work with those kinds of directors, so for me I was very excited.